Sound effects?
Sound effects is on, yeah.
Video game bang.
Welcome to another exciting episode of Video Game Bang. Video Game Bang. Your weekly source for all things video game. Featuring your fearless hosts, Cory Vincent.
I'm pretty much Microsoft and Marvel. The cans are on. It's when ish gets real. People get shot during the day?
And Aaron Carter.
Buy the armor, I equip it, and it's like pink thong. The guy that delivers vending machine items at my job. He can play it right.
Fill up your Mountain Dew and grab your Doritos. It's time for Video Game Bang.
The thirst is absolutely real, everybody. I am Sir Aaron Carter, and you are listening to Sacramento's #1 video game podcast, the Video Game Bang's Weekend Bang, powered by NRG, and brought to you by Oblivion Comics and Coffee. Come for the coffee, stay for the comics, and then also our other sponsor, of course. Can we say this one?
Yeah, let's go for it.
I keep asking
Let's
every
do it.
single
It's
episode.
December.
Yeah.
Into the AM, everybody.
Nope.
No?
Wrong one.
Nope.
No? Not that one?
No.
What's the other one? Oh, that's right. GG.
I'm glad you stay up to date with our sponsors.
Well, we've got so many going on. Here, give me the cup.
We gotta start having him in the meetings.
Yeah. GG Gamer Subs, everybody. Good game. Good game, everybody.
Yeah.
What is their slogan? I need to know their slogan
We
now.
need to make one up. That's why
Yeah.
Steven's on the show.
Steven
Let's go.
Gutierrez is here, everybody. I'm going to start the introduction. Steven Gutierrez is here. What's happening?
What up, everybody?
Gamer Subs. GG Gamer Subs. We need a slogan.
So the company's name is Gamer Sups,
Yes.
and their
Gamer
premier
Sups.
product is GG, which is this energy powder. Comes like in a little keg thing. Like, I was worried at first because when I got the thing, it's expensive. It's a premium product.
Yeah.
So you pay a price. It was in a tub like this big. I was like, oh, it's gonna last like a day.
Yeah.
You open it up, and the spoon is like this big. And you only need like that much. You put it in a big old thing of water like this.
And you hook for days.
And you're hooked. You're like, you're wired, bro. And it takes you places.
Is this street legal?
I don't know.
You just take a little bump.
It has-
Whoa.
Man, if
Whoa.
I start seeing people with GG Gamer
Yeah,
Subs
that's it.
and a necklace, and then they take out and just
It's Gamer Sups. Take a bump.
you know,
Boom.
got
you know
it.
what?
That's it now. That's what I'm doing.
I can't say whether or not people do that,
Take a
but
bump.
people do mix it in like different food.
I thought you were saying, I
Like
can't say people do that, but they do mix
This
it
is
in
like-
cocaine.
they do mix it in
Yeah.
cocaine. No,
I
they
love
put
these
it in like
scrambled eggs. Gamer Sups.
No, that's the thing.
That sounds
That's the
gross.
thing.
Wait.
Get a bump
eggs?
with Gamer
Yeah.
Subs.
Get
Got
a
it.
bump.
Scrambled eggs.
With
Yeah.
Gamer Sups.
Frosting.
I
Oh,
can understand
that makes sense.
Something-
Yeah,
something
that makes
sweet.
sense.
That
Yeah,
makes sense.
I've seen people put it in
can
like,
see, like,
a bunch
Cool
of
Whip.
random things.
Cool Whip.
Cool Whip.
Cory Vincent's here, everybody.
Hey!
So are you going to get a bump with Gamer Subs?
I'm on that Gamer Subs right now, actually.
Oh my
What
God.
I like about it is it's a nootropic. And I've been like trying to push people on the nootropic train.
Nootropic.
No, nootropics.
Okay. You only
You
take them
only
at
take it at
noon.
noon.
Yeah, you take it at noon. Because if you take it at night, you're gonna be like up
You'll be
all
you'll be
night.
wired.
No, I'm on that Gamer Subs hype. I love this stuff. I think we.
Hey!
Hey!
Sergeant Squiggles just
Squiggy!
subscribed.
What's going on,
Hey.
5 months, people.
You
Squiggy?
have your pants in
New
your
Tropics.
People, we jest about selling out all the time, but truth be told, we would not like truly let a sponsor join our crew unless we kind of like we're proud of it.
Or
Yeah.
a dump truck full of money.
Despite what Aaron says, we are not going to get sponsored by like Trump Care or something.
Oh, yeah,
like
no.
that.
So, yeah, there are lines.
We
There's
get
lines.
offers
There are
all the time.
lines.
From Trump Care specifically.
Specifically
Yeah.
drum care.
We keep telling them no. No means no, Donnie.
Yeah.
But when Gamer Subs reached out to us and gave us the opportunity, we were like, hell yeah. So basically, Gamer Subs, you can get a sample pack for $5, or you can just dive in and buy the Dragon one, which is the best.
I'll show them this cup instead of that cup.
Yeah, well, this is the Twitch cup, yes. But the Gamer Subs cup.
Sponsored by Twitch.
But they have, if you use the code VGB,
Yes.
you get a percentage off.
I don't know.
You get a percentage off. Why
I think
else
you
would
do.
Why else would you use
That's
the
true.
code?
I think you do. Yeah.
Yeah, you get a percentage off, and you can enjoy the Gamer Subs as well.
Yeah.
They just open the can. And
David
spit
Webb's
in it.
here, of course,
Send it.
everybody.
What's going on, everybody?
He's got the GG getting the bump with the
Yeah.
his Gamer Subs.
And actually, I think right now they have a promotion going on to where if you buy a tub, you get a shaker for free.
They have nice shakers too.
They have nice shakers, and the cool thing though,
Wow. They respect them. There are women on staff.
the cool thing is that
gonna say
you don't
rump
have to
shakers,
have
but,
a shaker to enjoy it. That's the thing about the competition.
So
the
the spoon's
spoon,
for.
the spoon is too big to fit in anything else. But you can have a water bottle like what Steven has right now,
Whoa!
Oh,
and
demonstration.
the spoon can fit right in there.
Really? No.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Demonstrate? No.
No, like I said, like the tub.
Live demo?
I was surprised because the tub was small, and
Yeah.
then when I saw how spoon, like it really only takes a little tiny bit.
Yeah.
And I did the GG Gamer, not the Gamers. What is the other one? G Fuel.
G Fuel. Yeah.
Like it's great, it's a good product, but when you get to the bottom, it's always got the fucking like
The powder
nasty
nobody
Right.
wants.
powder
So
feeling.
backwash
because I
powder?
used to drink G Fuel on the show, and you guys would see like towards the end of the show, I would take a drink, and you'd see me start going like that.
It's like
'cause-
sand.
Yeah. Or you'd see me like every time before I took a drink, I'd do this and then take a drink.
The people that are here week in and week out, of course, the chat room people. Say hello, chat.
What is up?
What's up,
They're
chat?
chiming in a little bit on this. They're saying, "Hey, why don't you guys take the cinnamon challenge with the GG?"
I don't know. I should read the bottle.
You
to
probably
see what
should read the bottle
what the
first.
legal consumption.
You're gonna
is.
get a heart attack.
Exactly.
Two spoons to 16 ounces,
Yeah,
or
but-
one
A
spoon
day? Like,
for 8.
what's-
Yeah,
how
but
much
like,
can I
yeah,
take in a
how many
day?
times?
Oh,
Yeah.
I think
So you do about an 8 ball, and then you pass it.
what was it? I want to
That's a
say
credit
it's
card
2
number.
servings a day is the recommended.
I don't get it because everyone's on the G Fuel hype. It's like kind of the big brand out there.
Yeah,
But I don't think people just know that there's such a superior product.
that's the thing. Yeah,
It's
people.
like, it's the product awareness part that just blows my fucking mind because that
Yeah.
stuff just is. Once you get to the bottom of it, it's gross. These guys, they must have scientists or some shit that like sat in a lab and was like, "How do you make powder not powdery?"
It's backed by a supplement
Add
company.
water?
Really?
Yeah, that's who they work with to get the supplement. That's why it's so much more scientific and it's just better.
It makes me feel like I'm like firing on all cylinders
Yeah,
mentally.
that's the goal.
Yeah.
Well, there you have it, everybody. GG Gamer Subs. Get
New
your bump.
sponsor.
New sponsor.
your
Check
bump.
them out. Use the code VGB though, bitch.
Check it
You
out.
don't use that
promo.
code.
Don't berate them while you forget. Tell them to use the
It's
code.
me. I berate
See,
people.
So order some fucking
just how
product,
I-
you fucking bitch.
It's just how I talk to
Jeez.
people. Ask my wife.
Oh wow. Okay, we're gonna
Jesus.
graze past that before that becomes one of the big news stories of friggin' 2017. We only got a little bit of time left here in the year, sir. We got a lot to get to today, though, so let's go ahead and get to some banging around the web.
Banging around the web.
Before I
zoned
do
out
this
and it
one,
came in.
because I mean
Sorry.
it'll tie in with another story. Corey, you said that there was a list out there of some Marvel movies that are supposed to be coming out.
There's people are hypothesizing. What Culture has a list.
Screen Rant. I found one on Screen Rant.
Yep.
Screen Rant has one, and people are trying to predict because apparently Kevin Feige, Vagine,
Kevin Yogurt.
he says that there's going to be 20 movies that are going to come out after the conclusion of the Avengers, the next Avengers. Not this Avengers movie, but the next one.
Which I totally called. I mean, I understand.
20 though?
Yeah, they're not going to stop even at 20. They'll stop when it starts to the popularity of it dies down, and I don't see it dying down anytime.
You called more movies. You
yeah, I just say
didn't
more
specify.
movies. Well, because I'm thinking
Let's not take more credit than what credits do.
forever, until people are just sick of
When they
until
stop making comic books,
Yeah, until they're
they
just
stop making
oversaturated.
So the thing is it's what's kind of funny is there's actually 2 that are confirmed that we know for sure. So we should have known that there were going to be more. The
Yeah.
2 that are confirmed, we have the second Spider-Man film, who's going to be out in 2019, and then the third Guardians of the Galaxy, which is going to be in 2020. And then in 2020, there's 3 dates that are set aside by unnamed MCU films: May 1st, August 7th, and November 7th. So Guardians is going to take 1, but the other 2 we don't know. But we know that there are going to be more movies.
It's gonna be new Captain America. That's one of them.
Don't we have a Captain Marvel movie coming out too?
We got to
Well,
yeah.
so- before?
That's before.
Okay.
That's
She'll get a
phase 4.
sequel.
Well, okay, so that's the thing is, so some that are all but unconfirmed. Every single character movie has always been a trilogy, so
Yes.
we can expect sequels to.
Where's my Hulk?
Black Panther,
That's the thing. I don't think they're ever going to go back
Stranger
to
Things.
yeah.
I think they're going to leave Hulk.
Stranger Things. We're going to see a sequel to Stranger Things.
Actually,
Doctor
yeah.
Strange.
Season 3 confirmed. Boom.
Doctor Strange.
Blood Ocean says
Blood
in the
Dragon.
chat room, if they continue to make good movies, popularity won't go down. So as long as they keep the quality with this quantity, then yeah, it's going to keep going up. Ceramic Dragon, Ant-Man 3, question mark.
That's all but confirmed. Ant-Man 3 /
yeah.
Wasp 2.
Yeah, and well, actually, you know what? I can see them stopping maybe at Wasp and Ant-Man, and unless they, because you got to look at the three movies on each one, minus I guess Thor. Thor to me would have gotten better over time
It did.
because they kind of figured out how to write this character.
Right.
Iron Man 3, the weakest one, was the 3, right?
Was it?
Yeah, I think it was the weakest one out of the three
It
movies.
had the most
It was.
potential because they took Extremis and they just kind of
Yeah.
But Captain America, the third one, was the best one because it wasn't
Because it wasn't a Captain America movie. It was an Avengers movie.
So with the Ant-Man one, if that's the overall, everybody thinks that's kind of the weakest one. I still think I like it. They might do the third one as a group thing where it's like
He's Giant Man now. It's not Ant-Man. It's just
316 strongest trilogy is Cap. I would have to agree with that. Because the first one was good. The second one was like
Really
a spy
good,
thriller.
yeah. It
That
was
was
good,
really
yeah.
good. And then, like you said, the third one, it was Avengers.
It was an Avengers movie, yeah.
I want to argue, but I can't come up with a better argument.
That sucks that Cap was the because there's other ones. So I watched today Comics Explained, and he said this is going to tie into our very first story where here we'll just mold it all the way over that not one company is in the fight for Fox's assets. We got another one.
Another contender?
Another contender.
Is it Google?
No.
Amazon?
it's Lionsgate.
No.
Hang
Who's
on.
big enough to compete?
Hang on.
Comcast.
Oh,
motherfuckers.
What? Oh, wait. Universal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's all tied in one thing. But it's Comcast that's kind of pushing for the actual
Right. That's what I was trying to think.
Can I
give
rights.
some information
Disney
out
buys
there?
that.
Huh?
Done.
Can I spit some information about Comcast?
Okay.
Why I hate them right now?
Is it because your internet?
Is this the What's the Beef Hour?
Yeah. No.
What's your beef?
Well, okay, we haven't done a good
Guarantee
job
you, my
covering
story
it.
trumps yours.
I bet it doesn't, because this one is a global scale. Basically,
Okay.
Global scale.
this goes beyond just like my internet crapped out for a few days. This whole net neutrality thing that's been going on that we kind of haven't been doing a good job covering, but
We
really
haven't.
should.
We really should, because it really affects
It's pretty
us.
damn important.
It's pretty important.
But the day that the FCC announced that they were going to repeal it or that they were going to fight to repeal it, Comcast took down its page that says we dedicate ourselves to net neutrality and reworded the shit out of that page.
yes.
They did it the same day. Like they were waiting, just sitting
Yeah.
there. They're like playing along. Yeah, net neutrality's good. Give us your money. And as soon as the FCC turns around and they say we're about to repeal it, they take that page down. And they're like, all right, bitches,
Like, finally.
let's do this. So fuck you, Comcast.
Yeah, it's on
Okay.
Gizmondo. Comcast changed their net neutrality pledge the day after FCC moved to kill the open website.
Yep.
It's a
What's yours?
business. It's a company. How else
Okay,
you
but
gonna-
okay.
What's your beef?
Here's the thing. Because I was
There's ethics.
I was
No,
watching
I understand that, and I'm totally against that. Yeah, that's shitty. But it's a company, guys.
Yeah, but the whole thing
It's
is
expected.
if you give a good product, the business part will come to that. Like that's why I'm like when this net neutrality, if it passes or something like that, or if it goes to the dark ages, there's gonna be one company that's gonna shine. Some new thing that's like, you know what? I'm gonna give you guys everything you want.
It's going to be the T-Mobile
Yeah,
of...
it's gonna be the T-Mobile
T-Mobile
of
of
freaking
ISPs.
Yeah, and everybody's gonna flood to that because good business practices equal business. You're gonna get that. You have to make quality over that crap that over just
T-Mobile's
greed.
had a checkered past, though.
But
Even
see-
in the net neutrality, they're all so greedy, man. They're
Yeah.
all so greedy. There was this. Remember when Google Pay came out?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of companies, including T-Mobile, jumped on the thing and they banned Google Pay from their devices in exchange for like T-Mobile Pay. They had a competing product, and they shut Google where you couldn't even download it on your phone if you wanted to.
Really?
They got hit hard for it, and they had to switch the.
What I
switch
meant
the
by the T-Mobile is that
cheap and everybody wants it.
They're definitely... they may have a checkered past, but they are definitely better in some aspects than the other companies. Like, they do things differently.
I like T-Mobile. I like John Leger, whatever
Yeah.
his name
I was
is.
gonna
Me and
say
you met.
Leguizamo.
Did we
Legre.
meet him, Aaron?
Yeah, we met him.
Yeah, we met him for our first E3.
Yeah. It
Did
was,
he offer you a bump of gamer subs?
No, he didn't. He should have, though.
He was
Felt
on.
like-
Bump
he
of
Felt like he
unlimited
probably
data.
would have.
He was probably on some gamer stuff.
Sergeant Squiggle says, I disagree with Steven. Comcast is only a company because one service provider usually has a monopoly on an area.
That's Comcast in our area, actually.
Yeah,
That's
because he's
Comcast
in New
our
York.
Well,
or
depends.
he's on the east.
Depends on the area. So Comcast, for the most part, in this area, except like for example, my apartment complex, only AT&T.
Really?
Yeah.
area.
Poor
Because
you. Huh?
so you guys remember when I first moved into Thomas in that apartment complex? That was Comcast,
Oh.
and then I moved
moved
literally
right across the street.
Across the street, exactly. I called Comcast to transfer my service, and they're like, "Oh, we don't have service over there. It's only AT&T, and AT&T only offers one package in that service area, and it's like
Wow.
super minimal internet."
The internet wars begin.
It's ridiculous.
There's one company
That's
in
horrible.
the Sacramento area that is amazing.
Is it Frontier?
No, Consolidated Communications. They used to be SureWest. If you remember
Oh,
that
really?
company.
Yeah, I remember Sure West. Yeah.
Yeah.
When they were Sure West, though, they were horrible. I used to call them Unsure West
Yeah,
because we
no,
always
they were pretty
Yeah.
shitty.
Whoa.
I never had them.
They got bought
Yes,
by
she was.
Verizon, I think, and then the internet sector became Consolidated Communications. I was at my last house able to get like 30 up and 30 down, which 30 up isn't amazing. I mean, 30 down isn't amazing, but 30 up is
That's incredible.
That's nuts. It's 3
Yeah.
times what I get now. And they had higher plans, of course, but I love that company. I never had an issue with them. They were super cheap, like $20.
Yeah.
I moved here, and I had to choose between like the devil and
Blue dress?
the worse than the devil. I had Comcast and AT&T are my choices. And I think Consolidated is like a block that way.
Right.
And they're like, yeah, we're coming. When I talked to them on the phone when I moved, I was like, please, baby, just come on. I'm only 1 block away. Can you just like run me a line, baby? Come on, girl.
That's terrible.
And I tried I sweet talked them. They're like, we're trying, but the HOA makes it difficult to get into new areas. And as soon as we get out there, we'll have someone on your door. We'll make it work, baby. And so it was a good relationship. But now I'm forced to sleep with Comcast.
And Comcast is in talks with buying Fox, 21st Century. So people are thinking it's all coming down to the streaming services. You know, with people
Streaming
with
wars.
Disney taking their stuff off of Netflix. You got Hulu streaming plans being discussed. Both Comcast and NBC Universal would want to get, I think, 30%. They both have 30% stake in Hulu or something like that. It's all
That makes sense.
It's all like weird stuff, but it's still just kind of rumored because I mean they're still saying that Disney are in talks up and down, back and forth with 21st Century, and so is Comcast. Nobody knows who's going to actually win this whole thing, if anybody's going to even sell. Because I mean, they could just be like, nah, nobody made a good enough deal. We'll kind of go out with what we have. The nerds on the internet, us and everything like that, are kind of rooting for, of course,
Disney
to win this
It's
thing.
the perfect time, especially if we're about to end in this finale and go into the next phase.
Yeah.
Now's the time to introduce the X-Men the right way.
Yeah.
And I saw that on Comics Explained. I watched this video today, and he literally just mirrored exactly what I've been saying on the show for the longest of how you introduce them in there. You just started all over with Phase 1 all the way to whatever. But he actually took it further back and said he would start Phase 1 with a Charles Xavier movie. A single Charles Xavier movie by itself.
It'll never work.
It could work, actually.
I wouldn't watch that.
I'm
shit.
okay without that.
Only because, see, what everybody wants is just like this high-action superhero movie and stuff like that. Charles had some drama in his life, of course.
Yeah, he was through the Holocaust.
You'd have the
No,
Juggernaut.
that's
no,
Magneto.
Magneto. That's right.
You'd have
I get
the
them
Juggernaut. You'd have
confused.
the Shadow King. You'd have a cameo from Storm. You would have a good movie, I feel, if you let the right person direct and write it. But that's all speculation, of course. We don't know if anybody's going to get those yet. I mean, look, we're still speculating on the movies that are even coming out in the next 20
Who
years.
could you
so.
have play Charles Xavier? I only pictured Patrick Stewart. Like I can't. I can't picture anybody else playing that role.
I think
it's difficult.
Let's see.
Yeah, I don't know who's out there.
Who's
that
that
can play
kid who
him.
plays Lex Luthor?
How dare you?
What?
Boo- boo
Oh,
this man.
you mean from
this
Smallville?
man.
No,
Okay, then I don't know who you're talking about.
no, the one from Batman v Superman.
Nobody else played Lex Luthor.
Yeah,
there was no other movies.
Jesse Eisenberg.
Never heard of that actor
I'm pretty
before.
sure he did.
Who's that?
Remember, he said the red capes are coming. The red capes are coming. Yeah.
Remember him in some crappy movie? What was he in? Scott Pilgrim Against the World? Was that him?
That's Michael Cera.
Oh, Michael Cera.
Same
There
person.
we go. There's Xavier.
Yeah, no.
Who would Michael Cera be in the MCU?
Nobody.
Darwin?
He could play Dupe.
He just be Michael Cera
No, he
that
could
they
play.
see.
Yeah. Michael Cera could play Dupe.
What about Darwin?
No, he couldn't. Darwin's black, first of all, so
Well,
he
I mean,
couldn't
just-
play Darwin.
Wait.
Unless you just wrote, because Darwin's ability is to adapt to situations
Yeah,
for
I'm
his
thinking
survival.
more of just
so
the
he would just
powers.
adapt to white to stay. He gets pulled over by the cops and, hey, how you doing, officer?
I mean,
Just good old white guy here.
and then he has
he
he gets caught in Compton, and then he switches back.
he switches right back. What's up, everybody? Just Darwin here.
Just Darwin. Surviving.
You right?
man.
Black Lives Matter.
Am I right?
Am I right? Yeah.
His shirt changes. BLM.
I'd actually watch that movie. Him just walking from hood to hood, switching.
His shirt turns red, and then his shirt turns blue. And then
316 says Timothy Oliphant. Who's
That's a
Timothy
made up
Oliphant?
name.
I'm going to Google him. He could play Professor.
Well, no, it's because Calix said the guy from Hitman.
No, he's only going with him because he saw him. Everybody's thinking of a bald head actor. Stop
Rock.
thinking of a bald head
The Rock.
actor.
Vin Diesel.
Sheesh. Good Lord. I don't know. Yeah, no, not him. But
Diesel.
I really hope that they get. And Diesel would be terrible as Professor X.
It'd be hilarious.
Okay, see, here's
Said
the
I
thing,
am
too.
X.
But here's
All
the
about
thing.
family.
I don't think X-Men is all about family. I don't think.
We're family, Storm.
School is all about family.
I want one of those actors that gets the role definitely, and because there are some actors that'll go into a role and be like, this is not me. This is not.
Vin Diesel.
No,
he likes comic books. He
will
likes
just take
D&D.
it. No, but he's not Professor X. Like Stallone, the interview with Stallone, where he actually interviewed
Stallone could
he
do him.
auditioned to play Han Solo back in the day. Yeah,
He did?
exactly.
I gotta look this up.
But he said George and everybody were looking at him and they were kind of like, this
Oh,
guy
Han
is-
Solo. Okay, I was thinking Luke Skywalker.
No.
Never mind.
And then Stallone was like, I can already tell, guys. Don't worry. I would look terrible in tights and a space gun. I'm not right for this part.
Space gun.
And he left. So they're like, I like that from actors. They know
Yeah.
I'm not good for this role. I'm not gonna do this crap. So
The guy who played Walter White.
Again, just we're choosing bald actors.
you really
Yeah.
are.
Because he needs to be Lex Luthor, though. No doubt.
He should have been.
Really
Yeah,
should be
no,
Lex
yeah,
Luthor.
hands down,
He
he's Lex.
should have been.
He's yeah.
So, wait,
Bryan
are we,
Cranston.
Are
There
we
you go.
casting older Xavier or younger Xavier?
It would have to be 30-year-old Xavier.
Ooh, that's a tougher one. I was thinking like Kelsey Grammer.
No, he's already beast.
No.
Baby,
Yeah.
I hear the blues are
No,
calling.
exactly. No, it would be a younger one. So yeah, 30s because he still is able to walk in the first movie. He doesn't. He's meeting everybody. Like you're getting his story. And then he said phase 2 would be. I think he said phase 2 was the Magneto story, and then phase 3 you get the original. He said the vanilla X-Men, the original first class. And their thing is fighting Magneto, which you just saw in the second movie. And then this next phase is the Jean Grey story, and then you can go into the Phoenix and all that. And then
That's really heavy on X-Men there.
Well, yeah, the X-Men is a gigantic universe. Why do you think alone Fox can create so much crap?
Yeah,
from
but see,
that
that's
one
the problem is
universe?
they created so much crap.
Well, this
I
would
don't think
wipe
you
it
want
all.
to just flood the room.
Well, no,
with
you
a
got to
bunch
think
of
they'll be
X-Men
spread
stuff.
out just like Iron Man and everything was. Iron Man,
Trickle it.
Thor, all that type of stuff.
Just a little bit of salt.
All right, moving right along,
X-Men.
though.
X-Men salt.
For the, fifth show in a row here, we got some Destiny news.
Uh,
But it's positive. I'm giving you guys a
they
small...
pulled the plug, and there's no more games coming out.
Giving you small details on their new DLC. There's going to be a new weapon set, new armor. Bungie,
What's the weapon master something, right?
How much do you have to pay to get this?
I didn't see any things yet. As we know, Bungie opted out to do the Curse of Osiris live stream, and in fact decided to go ahead and give you a. Actually, I watched a trailer for this thing. Did you see it, Webb?
Mm-hmm.
You saw it? Was it like a 43-second trailer or a minute trailer? Because it was a really small trailer.
Wasn't the one with the Korra talking to him about the Curse of Osiris and about Osiris?
No, this was just showing everything.
Oh, the gameplay trailer.
Yeah, it was
no,
gameplay.
I didn't see the gameplay. I saw the story trailer.
So you're getting some more emotes. You know,
That's cool.
They got a mic drop one where he gets like a little photon mic and drops. There's like some dances. Yeah, Steven, there's dances. There's like a laser gun.
I'm dancing.
I don't know, but there's some interesting things about the specs that you're going to need, or the space you're going to need. Apparently, for the Xbox One users, you're going to need 44 gigs of free space.
Good Lord.
For the PS4 users, you're going to need 88 gigs of free space.
Whoa.
And for the PC users, you're going to need 68 gigs of free space. So
wow,
I don't know why there's such a
hefty
difference in every single one. I'm not a developer, but
I feel like they're hiding some my bad in that patch there and those gigs.
Yeah,
it is stuff that they messed up.
December,
and they're trying to
it is
override it.
We knew that in on the Wednesday show. We talked about that. They're bringing a lot of changes with this update, with a lot of patches, a lot of changes to the game overall,
and hopefully it'll bring some people back around. Maybe
I do think that it's you have to buy the season pass.
Excuse me?
In order to access it.
Excuse me?
I don't think you can buy just one expansion.
Okay. All right, we're done with the story.
Oops.
We are done with this story. I don't know what you're even going for. We're talking about other things now.
I will throw my water at you.
What? I'm not Bungie. I'm just saying. I'm reporting the news.
You are basically Bungie right now.
Bungie.
Wow, okay.
You were the biggest advocate for this game. Both of you.
Hey, me?
Yes, both of you.
I haven't even bought it.
On the testicle that is Bungie, but it's a cyst.
I have
Testicle is useful.
I haven't played this game.
A cyst is not.
I've been protesting this game. I haven't played this game for a couple weeks.
Did you buy it?
I bought it when it came out. Okay, you are ridiculous.
Calix Page said he passed on it.
I didn't buy it either. I've been playing Devil's Advocate as a Bungie fan, but
hang on. You were more than Devil's Advocate.
No.
Before the game came out, you were on this as much as I was.
No.
Yeah.
I was
check
never on
the archives. Check the archives.
On the teats of Bungie.
Well, he wasn't even milking them. He was drinking straight from the tap.
Okay. To be fair, we all have that developer who really meant a lot to us growing up, and that was Bungie for me, so it's hard to believe that they're fucking people so hard.
Oh, God.
It's really hard, and it sucks.
They did that with Halo.
No.
When they didn't give you an ending to their game.
No.
And
then made you wait like 7 years.
That was fine. The game was amazing, and that made up for it. And the online was revolutionary.
By online play.
It created a genre.
How many gigs does just the game take up? 316 asks.
I don't know.
I'm
no
not
idea.
sure. Yeah, I'm not sure, man.
It's 5 megabytes.
Yeah,
because it's barely a game.
A lot, everybody. If I were to ask you, Corey, which 90s into 2000s TV show would you love to see redone and brought back on Netflix? What would you say?
With original actors?
No, new actors.
New
A
actors.
reboot.
Wait, cartoon or live
TV
action?
show.
TV show.
Yeah, live action.
Give me a new Prison Break.
Really?
Yeah, let's
That's
do
where
it
you're
again.
going?
Wait,
let's
Prison
do it
Break
again.
90s, early 2000s?
Yeah, that was 90s, 2000s.
I thought that was like.
I don't think it was
I thought
90s.
That
wasn't 90s.
No, it wasn't 90s.
That was definitely not 90s.
Let's Google. That's 2004.
I think that was like 2005 or something.
Sitcoms? Because in the 90s, like these...
2005.
2005.
Well, okay, to be honest, though, these epic TV shows we enjoy now that we consider, like, great TV didn't exist in the 90s. In the 90s, it was like Seinfeld and shit.
Yeah, but that's still good shows.
Yeah, but you don't want to recast Seinfeld.
Yeah, you can't recast that Seinfeld.
No,
Ceramic Dragon says Small Wonder reboot. Anybody remember that one?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I think that Ceramic Dragon. I think that's too much of a deep cut for them. I remember Small Wonder. That was about a young girl that was a robot.
A robot?
She was like an android, lived with the family, and she kind of like super strong and. I don't know, it's just all crazy hijinks with the robot family, whatever.
I'm looking. I've just pulled up some list of shows from that era, and X-Files has already been done.
Yep.
With original actors.
316 says Power Rangers. It's just continued, so you can't really say that.
Yeah, it will never really stop.
Family Matters.
I'm trying to look for something with a really.
At all? No.
Top Jimmy says Firefly.
Top Jimmy.
Welcome
back.
Yeah.
Mystery Science Theater has been brought back.
That's been brought back. Yeah.
Wow.
Ceramic Dragon, Family Matters. Yeah, that's Yeah, they're not bringing back Family Matters.
You can't do it without Urkel.
The one
can't.
from
Urkel was literally in like episode 2, and then he stayed on for the rest of the time.
He was the show.
Actually, probably my favorite that should make a comeback, Married with Children.
Ooh.
I don't think you can get away with a lot of that type of humor, though.
Watch, just for your own entertainment, go back and watch some clips from it from YouTube. Because I have been doing that literally actually the last couple of weeks. Just a couple of clips. You can't, with the humor that they do on there. You can't get away with it now, which is just insanity to me.
So sexist.
Insanity to me. It's hilarious.
Funny. It's so funny. Yeah.
I would defend it forever. I don't care.
Until Al Bundy comes out as a predator.
Coming out of Hollywood this week, Al Bundy.
Until Christina Applegate comes out.
I'll
And
be
she's
so upset. Oh my gosh. If freaking Ed O'Neill came out as... let's not even think that.
Actually, he never would.
They would kill him off Modern Family.
I'm going to say it right here. It's not going to happen with Ed O'Neill.
I don't think so either.
He's dedicated his life to the martial arts. He's a better man.
More from the chat is Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Charmed. We're getting warm there. We're getting warm. Because
what about Black Angel?
You mean Dark Angel?
Was it Dark Angel?
Dark Angel.
With
Jessica Alba.
With Jessica Alba?
Yeah,
Dark Angel.
That's horrible.
That's a hard beat, too.
What about African American Angel? Let's go ahead and
What
talk
about Wakanda Angel?
Yeah.
She was popular.
Perfect Strangers, Cheers, The Cosby Show.
Femme Fatale, wasn't that one?
I don't remember that one.
Somebody said Fresh Prince, and I said no.
Yeah, they can't do Fresh Prince.
Do not redo Fresh Prince.
All of us, all this leads up to Netflix is actually picks up Riverdale's spinoff based on Sabrina Spellman, a.k.a.
Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Sabrina the Teenage Witch, everybody.
Yeah,
that's right.
Fine. That's fine.
Yeah, really?
They can improve it.
What do you mean they can improve it?
It wasn't that great.
Unless they bring it on full-blown fight scenes where there's like wizard battles and stuff like that.
Mix of Sabrina the Teenage Witch and Buffy.
But you gotta think about it. If it's a spin-off of Riverdale is like this whole...
Wait, hang on. How is that a spin-off of is Sabrina the Teenage Witch in Riverdale?
I don't know. I've never watched Riverdale.
I've seen the first 5 episodes.
And there's no Sabrina casting spells on people?
I haven't seen no Teenage Witch.
Is that the one that's Archie?
Yes.
Yeah. Archie Bunker?
Yeah. And let's face it. No, not Archie Bunker.
Okay.
Not racist.
If you want to talk about the evolution of television, go to Married with Children and have that same feeling. I bet people watch Married with Children and said that about... What was the Archie Bunker show called?
All in the Family?
All in the Family. Yeah, they called that dude Meathead because he was Italian. Like, it was so bad.
Oh, is that why he called him Meathead?
That dude was like racist
or Polish
the whole
or something
show.
like that.
Yeah.
Like,
I remember him being racist.
He was straight racist. That was the premise of the
like
show.
An episode he freaked out because a black neighbor like moved in next to him or something?
Wasn't it George Jefferson?
George
It might have
Jefferson,
been, yeah.
because Jefferson's was a spinoff of All in the Family.
Yeah, that show was terrible. It as we look at fucking Married with Children as being terrible.
So then what's our terrible now?
Let's see.
Like, what are 10, 20 years from now, we're going to look back and be like, oh, man, that...
It's Always Sunny.
Oh, yeah, that is pretty...
Yeah.
But it's tasteful.
No, it's
very tasteful.
We say that now.
Yeah, it was tasteful. He called him Meathead, but he wasn't Italian. 316 says.
He was like Polish or something.
Unhappily Ever After. That show was hilarious.
That show was all right, but it just
hilarious.
ripped off Married with Children so heavy that I was like, out of it.
But it had a bunny, and that bunny was hilarious. And it was it Bobcat? What's the name?
Yeah, Bobcat Goldthread.
Top Jimmy says Saved by the Bell.
There you go. That's what we need to bring back, people.
I don't know.
When I wake up in the morning.
I don't know if you can... Zach Morris. I don't know if...
Yeah, but Belding's not doing anything. Screech, maybe.
Jefferson's reboot?
Nah, let's not do that.
Starring Aaron Carter.
Let's not do that. Let's definitely not do that. Yeah, Sabrina Teenage Witch is coming out on Netflix, of course.
Sanford and Son?
Terrible. Unlike the Cherry's 90s show starring Melissa Joan Hart, Netflix has yet announced the series will likely be based on a darker current comic book, Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. But the deadline points out moving towards streaming titans means a new show won't be able to cross with Riverdale, as CW is done, strictly on TV, of course. But yeah, there you go. So you're getting Sabrina the Teenage Witch, but darker, apparently. I've never read the comic book.
Riverdale's a little bit darker than...
Yeah, there's death in like the first episode, right?
Yeah. So, I mean, that might be interesting.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes down. For you gamer people, Fortnite developers are tinkering with the look of Battle Royale, of course. They said, we're working on a full remodels for gliders, pickaxes, characters to achieve this vision of keeping the smooth frame rate, of course. Please keep checking for store updates. They also posted an outline of many other changes coming to the Battle Royale, including a revamped inventory system, a new shooting mechanic, and here's a quick roundup of other things. It says ability to form 2-man squads with friends more easily, better enforcement of anti-team rules, which I don't know what that is.
The hell's anti-team rules?
Yeah, I have no idea. The one that made me a little more interested in this one, it says revamp audio, including more granular sound to footsteps, as well as improving spatial sound. So you're kind of going to get more of a, oh, somebody's near me, and I know kind of how far, what direction.
That's very important to
Yes.
to a tactical game like that, and that's one of the things I praise Overwatch for being so good is how they paid so much detail. Besides Zenyatta, who doesn't have footsteps.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even think about that.
But the rest of the characters, like if it's Roadhog, you could hear the jingling of the chains, and you know he's near, roughly behind you, to the left or the right. I mean, it's such a good game that I tried to play without headphones once, and it made me a drastically worse player.
And it's like you said before, it's tactical. Like you can really, you get like you're really in the fight.
Yeah, it matters what characters are around you, so it's awesome.
So hopefully they do a good job, and you got to remember that they're converting from a game that wasn't initially a game like this. Like it wasn't supposed to be a battle royale game. This was like a survival build game before. So this is actually quite impressive what they're doing here. What else we got here? We got Capcom confirms Monster Hunter World Beta, everybody.
Ooh.
Now, it said on the website that you have to just have a live membership, PlayStation. This is for the PlayStation as of right now. I don't know if everything else. But it starts December 9th at 9 a.m. PST. And the end time is December 12th at 8:59 a.m. PST. So you got a good weekend to knock this all out.
You said this is a closed or open?
It says it is a... It doesn't say. It just says world beta. So I'm guessing open.
That would be...
But they got things like quests. It says the beta features 3 quests across 2 environments for the game. So you're going to get a good feel of how the game's going to play before you actually go out and buy the thing. You're playing in the ancient forest for beginners. Where else? A wasteland looks like, and then something called Anjananth. I don't know. That's maybe the people out there that's played this game actually know what that is, but they're gonna have reward systems, of course. I don't know. I'm excited for this one. It comes out next year, but I can't wait to actually play it on that weekend. What is that, next weekend?
Yeah.
Good Lord, that's freaking fast.
A lot of stuff happening.
Anybody picking up that one when it comes out next year?
I don't know. We'll see after this beta.
It's going to be 4 players co-op too on the beta.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they're going to do the full. They're giving you the full blown.
Definitely want to join
Monty.
that thing.
They're giving you the full Monty.
Gross.
I believe in miracles.
This one might interest you as well. This weekend apparently coming up too. There's another beta dropping for you UFC fans. UFC 3 is going to stream or go live this weekend on Xbox One and the PS4. The game drops February 2nd. I didn't even know this game was out, actually.
I
it was even coming out. Yeah.
It, yeah.
This came under the radar like big time.
Well, they said originally that the game was going to come out every 2 years, so it's not going to be completely Maddenized. So it was due, and they're until the sport dies or they decide to sell to another company besides EA. Every other year, we're going to get a UFC game.
Okay.
Is Kevin James' character from Here Comes the Boom?
No, but
He's an unlockable character.
He can be
I
created.
demand that he's in it.
That was actually not the worst
horrible
Kevin
movie.
James movie.
I actually watched it this past weekend.
It's not a horrible movie.
It's good. It's a good movie. I have it. That's why I
a
watched
lot of MMA cameos in there. Like
he beat Dietrich. What's his name?
He beat Rob Dietrich?
What's his name? Ken Dietrich?
Really?
That's like the guy who fights at the end.
The bald guy?
Kevin James fights Ken
Christoph Sosinski? The big bald guy? The hulking guy?
No. Ken Dietrich, the fighter.
Who's Ken Dietrich?
He's Rob Dietrich's brother.
Actual person.
Dietrich. Is it really? I don't know this name.
Christoph
think it's
Szynski?
Yeah.
Christoph Szynski. That's apparently Ken Dietrich.
Yeah, that wasn't his
Oh,
real name.
So no, you're saying his real name.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
saying the character's fictional name.
Yeah, I didn't know this fictional name. I only saw the movie once.
I swear to you, I thought that was his real name.
No, his
No.
real name is Christoph
Szynski. And
I swear to you, I heard that
Related
name
to Ted.
outside that movie too before.
his
It's Mandela effect.
Terrible.
his trainer guy, the bald guy,
Yeah.
Boss Rutan, love that guy.
I didn't know who that was.
He's one of
I
my-
figured he was somebody from UFC.
He's one of my favorite personalities in MMA. He never he should be a UFC commentator. He was a commentator for Pride in Japan, and he was like one of those fighters back in the day when it was all bare knuckle.
Oh shit!
That dude's a
they're
savage.
legit.
Yeah, that dude's legit.
Oh, Kevin James got in shape for this movie?
Yeah, no, he got. I mean, he's still a fat guy, but
He's still Kevin James.
he was solid up top.
He's an avid MMA fan, and he trains.
Nice.
He has been for years.
Nice.
Was Joe Rogan in the movie?
Yeah, Joe Rogan's
Still looks like he would have got beat up by Randy Orton there. So
Randy Orton?
that's who Szynski looks like. Let's face it.
Okay.
That's Randy Orton. And then the last beta that's coming out that I have news about, at least, is the Naruto Ninja Strike, Shinobi Strike, is coming out December 15th for their closed beta. You can go to their website on bandai.com and actually sign up for that one. It's a very specific one, though. It's like Friday at 6 o'clock to 8.
Yeah, they have
they have a real, you got to get in right now. And actually, I think the Friday one is actually in like the afternoon, like 12 to 3. Can't stand that. And then the weekend one, I think, is more open for everybody to play.
Wow. Duck the Dark in chat says he wants to play UFC 3 using War Machine.
Oh, wait, yeah.
That's way too soon, my friend. Way too soon.
Is he alive still?
War Machine?
Yeah.
Do you know who it is?
Yeah, no, I know exactly who it is.
Oh, okay.
We talked about it on the show.
Don-
Did we?
Don
Oh,
Cheadle?
we did.
Yeah.
When he beat his porn star
Yeah,
girlfriend.
exactly.
Yeah.
Cheadle?
It's not Don Cheadle,
yeah,
no.
that's what I'm thinking.
No.
I was super
I
confused.
was like, he's gonna be wearing
Like, did I
Full Metal
zone
Suit.
out?
That's-
They're
Yeah.
last I saw, he was paralyzed.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, you
Said
guys
too
really
soon.
thought some type of Iron Patriot armor was going to be in a UFC
It's a game. You can create a character.
I was I thought I zoned out and I missed part where we switched topics.
There's an MMA fighter named War Machine. That's just he actually legally changed his name to War
Oh, I didn't know
Machine.
he did that.
Yeah, no, that's his name.
Good Lord.
That's his actual
That's
name.
how you know you've lost your mind.
And he was
Now he's a
dating a
priest.
porn star named Christy Mack.
Never heard of her.
Yeah, I'm sure
Said
you
only
know.
watch.
Oh, okay. I remember we talked about this on the show.
He
Yeah.
went bananas, locked her in the house, and beat her for an entire night. Basically, it got crazy.
Oh,
and
yeah.
her boyfriend or some other guy, a friend of hers,
He kicked him out, remember? Because
Beat-
we kept asking,
he
like,
beat-
why didn't
I
that
thought he
dude...
stabbed him or something.
he beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, he
first.
beat him up, yeah. And then, the dude bounced.
Yeah, he bounced and she was there for a night of just terror. And there was pictures of her released afterwards. He did a number.
Her face was.
Yeah,
I remember
and,
that,
dude's
yeah.
behind bars for a long time.
See, I thought he got killed or something behind bars.
Did he?
No, I don't know. I don't think so.
He might have.
But he terrible person. Terrible person. 2017's almost over, everybody, and 2018's coming up, and there are some lesser known games out there that you should be aware of. And I've got a small list here. Here are 3 games at least of 2018 release date that you should know about. We touched on one on the after show a while back called Hunt the Showdown. Remember that one, Steven?
Yes, that
Scared
was
the living crap out of
yeah.
you. Yeah, well, you saw the main monster.
I didn't have the
One of things.
poo. I mean, Jesus.
Crytek, one of the most visually stunning games ever seen in some time, according to the owners of Crytek. Is going to be making another game. The developers of that are making another game called Hunt Showdown. Mixes monstrous horrors of Resident Evil and Stalker with the permadeath combat of DayZ. That was one of the things that I just kind of turned me off.
Yeah,
to,
once you
permadeath.
hear permadeath, that kind of sucks.
Yeah, that was kind of bad.
Just make it a mode you can switch on and off.
Yeah. 5 teams of 2 hunters scour miles of swampland for up to 3 demons to kill, procure their loot, and attempt to make it out with another team without the other team stealing the prize. So this is one game. It looks very graphically solid. It's got a dark tone. They're using kind of old school weapons.
It's gonna fry your computer if you're PC.
It's one of those things where it's like you're gonna need.
Like,
a
do you remember when
PC.
Crisis? You remember
that was the
game?
benchmark for a long time.
Yeah.
Everyone was like, my PC could play Crisis.
Yeah,
on
and
Max.
you knew your computer was the shit if you can run Crisis. That's what this game. That's how it looks, and that's probably what it's gonna do to your system.
Very dark, very gritty, old school feel. You have to use kind of like all the clues in the surroundings to hunt these demons, quote unquote, and they're like all over the world. And then on top of that, you're hunting demons while being hunted by other players as well.
Wait, so the hunter is now being hunted?
Well, that's what's cool about it too. Say you
Watching
hunt and you
watchers.
find the demon in this game and you kill them, it alerts everybody on the map.
This is your location.
Yeah, like
They
you are
killed
now
the demon here.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
So now you're hunted because you're trying to get away with the actual.
we watched
rewards.
gameplay.
Yeah,
of
we
this.
watched gameplay. of it.
Yeah, this game looks hella fun.
It looks ridiculous right there. Like, but I don't know. If
Permadeath, man, it sucks.
that's the only thing. Like,
It's not like it's to me that's a negative because I hate going through games and then losing progress.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And I feel like that's what permadeath is. Just
and you're gonna get upgrades and stuff like that in the
FU
game as well.
progress.
But I don't know. I can't freaking. Yeah, I can't get over that as well. Maybe they'll change it up. They'll probably do an open beta or something like that. But it looks like it's going to be one of the next big ones to actually come out, at least for the PC.
New IP.
And
That's interesting
Yeah.
because look at everything that has come out besides a few highlights, like maybe Horizon, I guess. But everything seems like it's either a sequel or a spin-off or something. So
reboot.
Yeah, reboot. That's the
Yeah.
other thing that's kind of just like, oh my
Exciting.
gosh, are we
Yeah.
serious, guys? And yeah, so a brand new IP is definitely good. And actually, I believe all three of these are brand new IPs.
Let's
so
go.
There we go. Next
Well,
one
let's
is
go.
called Ashen. I don't know if you guys heard of this one. It says the game is set in sunless world and tells the story of a character seeking a home. Gameplay is described as including open world exploration, cooperation, and completion with other players. Why did they put cooperation? Oh, I see. Cooperation or completion with other players. And combat is within the world of the game is presented in third person with a muted cell shaded graphic. So it looks kind of like a cartoon thing, but there are no details in the face. You have kind of like a blank face. I'm going to guess that you create your own character and they just drop you into this world or whatever.
who makes this?
Let's see. Who makes Ashen?
Sounds familiar.
I was
name.
actually the other thing I was
Name.
looking at too was I saw a thing they were saying why what's that game from Ubisoft?
For Honor?
No, with the in New York with the plague or whatever.
Oh, the Division.
Division.
They were. I was looking at a thing right in another episode of why games died, and that one was like by a developer that Ubisoft never used for anything but to make Assassin's Creed, small sections in Assassin's Creed. The just like the Desmond. That's right, the Desmond levels. And then so they go from
horrible.
making Desmond levels, making real-time strategy games, to them getting the nod to make this big shooting game with this new engine and everything like that. And it just made me realize how important the developer to a game is. Like, if they don't have the history in something, let's not give them the new IP that we're going to tout as this is the next big thing.
But was Division really that bad? I mean, we had fun until the end game,
Okay, so then
and then the end game.
well, we got there
was
pretty
bad.
damn quick. Then there was glitches of people falling through. There were glitches of people losing all their stuff. Remember they had to do a big patch on that?
Yeah.
I think Ubi is like the biggest developer that has just the worst quality control. And it all like it really became abundantly clear during Assassin's Creed Unity, when the characters' faces were literally melting off, and you would just see eyeballs and teeth and shit like that.
It was horrible.
Those were scary was it clips.
Yeah.
Terrible. I played
put
that
together.
game. I got first 10 minutes I got stuck. Like I went into a house and I jumped on a table and I was just stuck on the table. Character would like act like he's running but wouldn't move. I had to restart the game. Fell through the map once.
horrible.
People's faces melting off. I was
You
like
got stuck on the Division too.
I did get stuck on the Division, but that was
Yeah.
a known thing. Like the network was like crashing or
okay.
some shit. But still, not to be excused. What the thing with Ubisoft is they're the worst at quality control and supporting the game into its life cycle. Look at For Honor. Should have been great. The game
Should have been
should have been
Yeah.
so great, but they didn't support it. Things got way out of balance. They tried to push it into esports. It didn't make it because they didn't support it right. If it was fair and balanced, it would have worked. But they did not make a fair and balanced game.
Ziploc Bob says the Division was pretty bad. So many bullet sponge bosses, little in the way of gameplay variants and visual variants for that matter. I mean, the bosses were one of the things they did touch on that little documentary thing that I was watching. It kind of was like a weird thing where you get that type of game that with the realistic graphics and the realistic guns, and then you be like, this is just all wrong, or not all wrong, but it's not good enough, and then you go play a Ghost Recon Wildlands.
Ashen is by a company called Aurora 44.
And I'm trying to figure out who or what other game they made.
Indie game studio based in Wellington, New Zealand.
Hey, Wellington. All right.
So, I don't know. They're worth a chance. It's an original title, a developer I haven't seen.
It looks cool.
Looks
cool. The graphics, the art style is cool looking.
And I'm all open, or I'm all down for new IPs. I like you to take that that leap of faith and figure out what's going to work and stuff like that. It says the game has been described as containing gameplay elements of classic RPG games such as King's Quest, as well as games as DayZ. So I don't know. We'll see a pretty cool thing. They have ranged and melee weapons and stuff like that.
I've been itching for a good RPG. I've actually been thinking about loading up Fallout again.
I never beat it.
4?
Yeah.
Nope, never beat number 4.
I haven't beaten it yet either.
Yeah, that's one I probably have to go back to.
I got super far in my review copy. I basically beat it, and then my review copy disappeared. And then when I bought the game, I couldn't find my files, so I had to start over, and I lost motivation halfway through.
That sucks.
Yeah, didn't you have
You were about to beat the game.
I was so close. I know all the spoilers. I got past all those parts, and I put so many hours, and then my file just disappeared.
That sucks so hard.
Ruined.
And then the last game on the list is a game called Greedfall. They didn't really have a gameplay trailer for it, but it looked pretty interesting. It's set on an island paradise. It says an island paradise has been discovered by colonial forces from several distinct nations from fictional lands, but with magic and monsters. You play as a neutral human, which I'm already down for, who recently arrived on the island, able to ally yourself with either side of the native elves who inhabit the land or any of the foreign nations competing to conquer and colonize this new land. So it looks like why am I blanking on the war between the U.S. and England?
The Revolutionary War?
The Revolutionary War with Native Americans and mystical monsters. That's what it looked like to me.
Well, it seems like they're taking it a step further, and the Native Americans are the elves, and we got invaders from a bunch of different places coming to try and take it over. And you can either side with the invaders or who you should, the Native Americans.
Don't be too swift there, sir. We're bringing blankets and technology.
Yeah, and
smallpox blankets.
Yeah, smallpox blankets.
And disease and fire water.
But what was cool about the trailer, and I really hope they transfer it over, is the weapon. The guy is chasing the chick, and he's got the old school load 5-minute, and then this giant magical beast is coming. I'm like, you're gonna die, bro. You're gonna die. You're gonna spend 7 minutes reloading your gun, and this thing is gonna spear you and kill you. So,
You gotta keep hitting X so you can pack the powder.
Exactly. Nobody wants to do that. It says in the game you're alongside other mercenaries and treasure hunters exploring remote island where the locals who are fighting the invading settlers are protected by supernatural beings. Greedfall is about combat. It's about combat. It's about diplomacy, deception, and stealth. Your actions form seemingly trivial choices to the most important political decisions and will influence and affect the course as well as the relationships between the different factions established on the island. So, I don't know, maybe we get a Fallout type of feel from this where you have to really do a lot of different stuff for a lot of different people?
It sounds interesting. If they can actually bring that to fruition is one thing, or if it's going to be one of those things they create the illusion that you're making these big decisions like a Telltale game.
Oh, yeah.
Where it's kind of all predestined or set out. I don't can you switch factions in the middle? Can you There's a lot of
The
questions.
place
I
is
have.
always going to be invaded or...
Yeah.
So George will remember this. Like, no, you're not, George.
No, you're not.
You're
George,
literally gonna
George,
die.
you're gonna die in 2 scenes.
Exactly. Well, I don't even know why you're even in my face right now, George.
it's interesting though. I think. Who's the developer on this one? Do we know?
Developer on this one is
Ubisoft.
No. Good lord. Who is the developer on this one? Greedfall.
Because there's a few companies you can name where it'd be like, oh, this is dead. EA,
Oh, no, you can't say EA is just dead.
they're dead. Dead to me.
Spiders?
What?
Yeah.
A bunch of spiders just.
It's spiders. It literally is spiders. You know them from the great games as Sherlock Holmes versus Jack the Ripper?
Oh yeah,
It was a port on the 360.
that DLC was dope.
You know them from Gray Matter?
Yep.
Another port on the 360. Of Orcs and Men?
Port in 360.
No. Actually,
Oh.
they made that one for the 360, PS3, and the PC.
There you go.
More works than me.
You don't know any of these games that they've made, actually, because I don't know any of these games. They actually made one on the PS4 and the Xbox One called Techromancer.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Technomancer.
Yeah, Technomancer, yes.
Yeah.
Technomancer.
I've seen it on the shelf.
Bound by Flames?
I know
Never
what it
seen
is.
that. Mars War of...
So do we trust it, Aaron?
Oh my
Ziploc
God, I
Bob
don't know.
says,
It's-
didn't they make a teleporting Watson game?
Probably with the Sherlock Holmes. I
That was a
don't know.
DLC.
Terrible.
Teleporting Watson.
The Testament of
Teleporting-
Sherlock Holmes.
Watson versus
don't-
the vampire.
I don't know. I don't know their...
Vampire.
I don't know.
They don't seem to have a strong resume. A lot of ports and then some originals. but
Technomancer didn't do too well in the reception. It got a Metacritic gave it like a 56 out of 100. GameSpot gave it a 6 out of 10. IGN a 4.9 out of 10. PC Gamer a 60 out of 100. So that's their last work.
solid
Ooh.
6.
That's not
They put
promising.
it... I mean, they had a decent looking trailer.
Does that ever happen though? Is there ever developers that put out like shit game, and then they finally just figure it all out?
Ooh, I don't know. I think if you're down in the dumps, then you're just kind of down in the dumps. Like,
Wouldn't that be Final Fantasy?
No.
Because
Final
they were
Fantasy
like, that was
was-
their last one. Their last...
Yeah, but it wasn't because they made crap games, I don't believe. I think it was just because nobody was... And then you got to think it's pre-internet era, so nobody's not really, like, looking for them. I don't know. I can't think of a company that just, like, they saved it all. What was Gearbox doing before Borderlands?
Let's look it up.
Gearbox. I think they may have... Because I can't remember anything before freaking Borderlands. They did a small game called... Half-Life.
No,
What?
really?
Gearbox has developed a total of 6 games, Half-Life series, expansion packs, Opposing Forces, Blue Shift. They did maybe the expansions. They did
The
Brothers in
expansions.
Arms. Never mind. Brothers in Arms was all right.
Yeah.
And yeah, they did James Bond Nightfire, which was all right as well.
What? Nightfire was dope.
Yeah, so never
That game
mind.
was dope.
Never mind. They
Yeah, see, I don't know too many ships that just get fully turned around.
Blood Ocean says Nintendo before they made Super Mario Bros.
Yeah, now we're getting historical.
Yeah,
It's the exception, not the rule.
yeah. Yeah. So we'll see what Spider has to do. They use their own engine, which is called the Silk engine.
Of course.
So
Yeah,
it
I'm not buying
smooth
the
like
game.
silk?
I'm not buying the game just because of that. It's so dumb.
So the new Silk engine 2018 is smooth.
We don't have a CEO. We have a widow master.
That's
so
That's
dumb.
horrible. And then the last thing I got
Only
here
female.
is the who do you think did better for the free-to-play games or free games from Xbox or PlayStation
Let's go.
throughout the year of 2017? Xbox games with gold gave a whopping $1,029 worth of games in the year 2017. PlayStation gave a whopping $1,287 worth of games with live, I guess that's what you call it. I don't know what you call theirs.
Do they both disappear when you don't have the membership anymore?
I think so now.
No, not
With
Xbox.
I thought Xbox One it disappeared. Like the other ones you keep.
I don't think so because I've played game. I haven't had Xbox Live, and I've played games I downloaded with Xbox Live. PlayStation for sure.
Yeah, PlayStation.
PlayStation for
Yeah.
sure you do. Yeah.
You cut off.
I'll take the bump.
Even if you renew too.
Yeah, I'll take the little hit if you don't keep that. As long as you can keep them, if it's less monetary value, that's cool.
Okay, but here we go. Now we're getting into the average rating of these games.
Yeah.
And the quality of them. So with the PlayStation, with the Xbox 360, its average rating for the games that they gave out were 7.5s. With its highest rating game on the Xbox 360 being a Bayonetta at 90. As for the PlayStation, you got... Where's it at? The average rating for theirs was a 66.1.
It's a different scale.
What, 79 and...
Average rating was
7
an Apple.
Oh, well, you said
Another
7
average rating.
No, 75.8 for
right.
Xbox.
Oh, okay. I think
okay.
it's 7.5.
No, 77 or 75.8.
Go back and listen to that, listeners, and tell.
I thought it was
wrong.
7.5
I
too.
think you said 7.5.
Well, 77 or 75 point. Jeez, now you guys you're getting
Which is it, Aaron? Now you're going back.
Yeah.
Xbox.
Make up your mind.
75.8.
Okay.
All right. Click on PlayStation. 66.1.
Okay.
Are those skewed though? Because
That's
you
Metacritic.
Said, well, you
That's
said
Metacritic.
Xbox 360.
Yeah, Xbox 360 to PlayStation 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Now, if you want to go to PS4
Yeah.
to Xbox One, PS4, it says their average game for Metacritic, 75.4.
Okay.
For Xbox One, 78.5.
Let's go Xbox.
So
There
it
you
looks
go.
like Xbox was giving you kind of
Microsoft got their shit together.
Yeah, let's go Microsoft.
the highest rated game on the Xbox One you got was Tales from the Borderlands at 88.
That's going on right now too.
And the PlayStation 4 was Metal Gear Solid 5.
I was about to say they gave
Yeah.
that out, and
The
that was like
Phantom Menace.
they got like a 9 or 10.
Yeah.
10.
Got a 93 actually.
So
I was surprised when I saw that was free.
Yeah.
So I don't know. PlayStation giving you value with the money. Xbox giving you value with the quality of games.
Hey, Aaron, did you watch Wonder Woman?
The movie, yes, I did watch Wonder Woman.
What do you think? In a nutshell.
I thought it was decent. I didn't think it was like, oh, this is blowing me out the water. It felt like Captain America to me.
I hated the villain. I thought everything was
Ares?
great until the villain. That was not
Or-
Ares. Don't give me that.
Or you're talking about the mask?
That was an old
That turned
guy
out to
with a
be-
fucking mustache.
spoilers.
I was hoping he would like, I don't know, evolve into like an Ares.
But he had the Ares mask
No.
or the helmet. You
And
saw
he-
how shrapnel turned into a.
into his stupid helmet where you
Yeah.
could still see his stupid porn stash through it.
Well, yeah. I mean, Ares has a porn stash.
No, that was lame. That was weak. He should have morphed into like Ares and been like like a real god of war instead of just some weird dude with a mustache.
Did you just watch this today or something?
I watched it yesterday.
Okay. I was gonna say, it's like this is weighing on your mind here, sir.
It is. I'm glad I got that off my chest.
Well, I mean, it's DC at the end of the day.
It was good for DC.
Yeah, it's like, yeah.
That's the best. It's good for DC.
It was good.
Just like saying
I
you're
enjoyed the film.
Fastest dog in a three-legged man race.
Exactly.
There you go.
There you go. Thank you for listening, everybody. If you're not doing the live stuff, what's wrong with you? Come out to twitch.com/videogame_bang to catch us every single episode and watch us live and interact with us with the chat like they have been here as well.
Yeah.
Top
Chat was
Jenny,
popping
Kalex, yeah, Zipblock.
Tom Jimmy.
There it is, everybody. And then, of course, we're going to be at the Sac Gamers Expo on the 10th, correct?
We
Yeah.
come, yeah.
Yeah, so you got to come out there and check us out there, everybody, because it'll be a great freaking show. We're gonna
Ivy
have
Doom
Ivy
Kitty.
Doom Kitty
She's
in
gonna be
the
with
building.
us.
Yes.
The Doom Kitty.
The building.
It's gonna be ridiculous, everybody. So you can actually physically touch her, but don't.
Don't.
Don't physically.
Don't make eye
And
contact.
GG.
Yeah.
Go to get them gamer subs.
Gamer
Code
subs,
word
everybody.
VGB,
Yes.
bitch.
Definitely go get them gamer subs. Get your bump.
Just
Get that.
VGB, not VGB, bitch.
Yeah.
You don't want
that'll-
people.
Yeah, that won't
Yeah.
get you
That's
a discount.
that's a completely different code.
Regular VGB.
wonder what that gets them.
Let's get this going, boys,
I
because
think-
this is some good stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
So order a kilo or two.
Yeah, for the real David Webb, Cory Vincent, Stephen Gutierrez, I am Sir Aaron Carter saying, gamer subs, get it.